on, my beautiful queens? It's your girl, Loving Natural. I am back with another weight loss video for you ladies. In today's video, I'm going to be showing you a quick and easy meal prep recipe for weight loss. Now, this meal prep came straight from my personal trainer. She made this meal for me. Within a week, I lost an extra 4 pounds. So you know it has to come. As promised, I said this on my Instagram, as promised, I was going to show you exactly, okay, how to make this recipe. Not only is this going to be delicious and filling and vegan friendly, but it is budget friendly, okay? A lot of you ladies tell me, oh sis, I can't lose weight because eating healthy costs money. I don't have money like that. Now, ain't no time for excuses. Okay, best friends, so this is what we're going to be making today. We are making a vegan stir fry with sauteed kale, asparagus, broccoli, red peppers, green peppers, orange peppers, with red and sweet potatoes, vegan sausages, and sweet plantains. I love sweet plantains. I incorporate that in every one of my weight loss meals because it boosts your it speeds up your metabolism. I can never say that word right. And it's super good. Once again, my trainer put me onto this recipe, and it has to let you guys know, like, this is so good, like, so good. I can't wait to get started. But anyways, before we get started, I want you to take a screenshot of what we're going to be using today. You're going to need frozen chopped kale. You're going to need some meal prep bowls that I got from Dollar Tree. Okay, 2 separate bowls on the side. You're going to need onions and, of course, your vegan sausages. Take a screenshot of this. This is the brand that I'll be using today. So freaking good. Make sure you get the Mexican chipotle. And then we're going to use our sweet plantains, our red potatoes. All you need is 3 red potatoes. I end up using 2. And then a measuring cup, asparagus, a pan, your cutting board, and a knife. Very simple. This whole meal literally costs under $20. The potatoes and the plantains were like 2 for $1. Okay. The only thing that was costly throughout this whole meal was the sausages and the frozen kale. The kale was like $9, and that's because I got the big bag, and the sausages was like $9. But everything else literally cost $6. But anyways, as you guys can see, I cut the plantains. I started off with the plantains. I cut it off. I cut it in half, and I put it in boiling water for 40 minutes. It literally cooks by itself. Sorry, I don't know why I'm stumbling over my words. I'm so excited to show you guys this recipe. But anyways, now that you have the plantains, away on medium heat and boiling for 40 minutes, you are going to take 1 sweet potato and you're going to cut it up in small pieces. It doesn't matter how you cut it. If you like thin slices, you could cut thin slices. I just like to cut my sweet potato like this because it's like, I like to eat my food in one bite. You know what I'm saying? So I like bite-sized portions of things. And by the way, I didn't show you guys I didn't do a meal prep for breakfast because if you guys watch my what I eat in a day video, I literally eat a bowl of fruits and mixed nuts for breakfast. If you want to know what kind of fruits and nuts I eat, go ahead and watch this video afterwards. But a lot of you have been saying since you've been eating the fruits with the nuts, you have been able to stay full longer and you have been able to stick to your diet. So I'm really happy about that. But yeah, that's what I eat for breakfast. And I'm obviously not going to meal prep that because, with fruits, you have to eat it fresh every day. And by the way, I eat this for lunch and dinner, okay? Now, we are going to be cutting our potatoes like the same fashion we cut the sweet potatoes in. And it's very important. Make sure that you cook the sweet potatoes first. You cut it up and you put grapeseed oil. I used olive oil because I didn't have grapeseed oil, but my trainer, she used grapeseed oil. So use grapeseed or avocado oil. But anyways, you want to make sure that your sweet potatoes are in the oven first for 10 minutes. Then you're going to put the potatoes on top of the sweet potatoes and drizzle it with oil, with olive oil or whatever oil. And you're going to let it stay there for additional 30 minutes. Because for those of you who do not know, sweet potatoes take 40 minutes to cook. And the red potatoes, that size, take 30 minutes. And what we don't want to do is overcook anything in this meal prep, or it's going to throw everything off. So make sure, timing is everything. Put your timer on for 10 minutes. The minute 10 minutes is up, you take, the sweet potatoes out the oven, and then you put the potatoes on top. But anyways, right now, I'm just going to be cutting up the rest of the vegetables. Make sure that you thoroughly wash your vegetables, okay, with water, not with soap. For those of you who do not know how to cook at all, no, when I say wash your vegetables, not with soap, you just wash it off with cold water. And I only like to eat the asparagus tips. But if you want to, use the whole asparagus, you can, if you don't want to waste it. But I really love the asparagus tips. And now we are going to be cutting our red potatoes, our orange peppers, green peppers, and red peppers. So with this, because this is a stir fry, typically with stir fries, you want to cut your peppers in thin slices because it's easier to get a bite full, and it just looks so pretty. I hope I'm not going too fast. If I am, you can literally put me on mute and just do this recipe yourself. Just follow through. This is a very easy to follow, self-explanatory type of video anyways. But you guys know me. Like, I always have to just elaborate on every single thing. I just want you guys to make this recipe, like, perfect, But anyways, 10 minutes is up. As you can see, the sweet potatoes is cooking. Now we're going to add our potatoes, our red potatoes, and drizzle a bit more, just a teaspoon of oil. Make sure it's grapeseed or avocado. But if you have olive oil, it still works, but grapeseed and avocado oil just way more healthy for you. And now I'm going to pop that right in the oven for 30 minutes. Potatoes literally cook itself, so we don't have to worry about that for the next 30 minutes. Now I'm going to take my chopped spinach and kale mix. Okay. Oh, by the way, I'm actually making spinach and kale. Also, if you can afford this big bag, go to Dollar Tree, girl, and get you some frozen spinach, some frozen kale. It's still really good for $2. So you have no excuse to stay on your diet. So I like to take 3.5 cups of the kale and spinach, and I put it to the side. Now I'm going to cut off my vegan sausages. I'm going to be using 2, and then I'm going to cut it in thin slices. I absolutely love these vegan sausages. I was so hesitant to try it, but my personal trainer was raving about it, and I'm so happy I listened to her because it was so good. And it makes your food feel more hearty. Oh, by the way, as you can see, the sweet plantains is cooking, and in about 10 minutes or so, I'm going to take it out, remove the skin, and boom, it's all done. I'm also going to be checking to see if the potatoes and sweet potatoes is done. So this is how you check it. You have to take a fork, and if you can't pick up the potatoes with the fork, it's not ready. Make sure that before you eat it, that you can put the fork through the potatoes. That's how you know it's ready. Now, I just put a little bit of olive oil and literally like a 1/2 cup of water, not even, a little bit less than 1/2 cup of water on the broccoli. And we're going to let the broccoli simmer for about 3 minutes or until you see the broccoli is bright. It's like a bright color. And then after 3 minutes, I'm going to add the asparagus. The reason why I don't add it together, and this is something my trainer taught me, is that you don't want to overcook your veggies and you don't want them to be soggy. You want them to be crunchy. I mean, if you like your vegetables like well done, by all means necessary, you can let it cook for longer. But literally, I let the broccoli cook for 3 minutes. I let, then a minute after, I put the asparagus, and then I put, as you can see, the red peppers and all of that jazz. So that, when, oh my God, I'm so nervous. I don't know why I'm so nervous speaking to you guys. Anyway, yeah, so that when you eat everything is nice and crunchy and nothing's overdone. So I'm going to add the kale and then add a little bit more oil. Okay. Also, I did one mistake in this video. I added water to this. Do not add water because think about it. You're using frozen kale. And because it's frozen, the excess water or ice, whatever, is going to give the whole meal its moisture. So it's not going to get dry on you. But I don't know why I did that. I'm so used to putting water on my veggies every time, but whatever. And then we're just going to mix it around. Look how good it's looking. Yeah, see, I added the water. Don't add water. You don't need to add water. Because you want to have that sauteed kind of taste. You don't want your veggies to be watery. Luckily for me, when I tasted it, it wasn't watery. It was actually perfect. But you don't have to add water because the kale is frozen. And when it melts, all of that water is going to, Now we're going to add the sausages. And for the sausages, it's very easy. You take a teaspoon of oil, olive oil or grapeseed oil, and you let the sausage just sit there 2 minutes on each side. Literally, it's so quick and easy to make the sausages because it's already cooked. So what you're really doing is heating it up, and you're making sure that both sides are brown. Once both sides are brown, you just take it out. And as you guys can see, I keep going back and forth to check the potatoes because what you don't want to do is let them burn, okay? Even though, potatoes take 40 minutes to cook and red potatoes take 30 minutes to cook, I still like to check back, frequently to make sure that it's not burned on any side. And as you can see, I'm just going to flip the sausages over. And our vegetables is pretty much done. I actually put the heat on very low because it's pretty much cooked. And then the next step, you're going to see me, you have to wait until it's completely done, ladies, okay? This is a very important step. I'm going to tell you a little bit later, actually. But anyways, we're going to take our sausages, put it on a plate to the side, and we're going to saute our red onions. Now, onions give this meal just another flavor, another taste. I love onions. Now, my trainer, she put a little bit of oil to saute it, but I want it to be a little bit more healthy. So I put water instead of oil, and I cooked it in the same pan as the sausages to give it the flavor. So the flavor will go on the onions. So good. And then I'm going to add pink salt, Himalayan salt, to the onions to give it more taste. And then we're going to put our onions in our stir fry. As you can see, just a little bit. Okay. And we're also going to, now that the kale is done, we're going to season that with salt and chili pepper. I love that chili pepper. I actually got it from Dollar Tree. That chili pepper has oregano, peppers. It has different type of seasonings in that one chili powder. So that's why I love using it. And it's 0 sodium. Like I told you ladies before, you want to cook with seasonings that has that has no sodium and no calories. And then boom, that's our meal, ladies. If you watch this to the end and you're making this yourself, I'm proud of you. Stay true to your weight loss journey. You're almost there. Comment below if you tried this recipe. What did you think? Was it good? Was it worth the hype? Was it worth hearing my annoying voice for it? Let me know. And also, the final step is pretty much you just plate it. That's it. And that's what I eat for lunch and dinner. I stay full. It's so good. Under $20. No excuses, ladies. I'm proud of you for your weight loss journey. Stay on top of your weight loss journey. Comment below what else fitness videos or weight loss videos you want to see. And I got you. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love you ladies so much. I don't want to leave, but I got to go right now. Mwah.